Julie Chrisley has officially received a date for her resentencing hearing. Her previous sentence for tax evasion and bank fraud was vacated last month, and the Chrisley Knows Best star has been waiting in limbo to figure out what's next. Here is what has been revealed. When will Julie Chrisley be resentenced? A federal judge scheduled Julie Chrisley's new hearing date for September 25. The hearing will occur in the federal court building in downtown Atlanta. The appeals court vacated the Chrisley Knows Best star's sentence last month. At the same time, they decided to uphold Todd Chrisley's sentence. He is currently serving 12 years in a federal prison located in Florida. Julie was sent to a prison in Lexington, Kentucky. Todd and Julie Chrisley, along with their accountant Peter Tarantino, were found guilty of conspiring to defraud banks and the IRS. They are said to have lied about their net worth to receive millions of dollars in loans from small banks. Combined, 15 years in prison. Channel 2 Action News was the first to start investigating the Chrisleys in 2017. The outlet learned that Todd Chrisley was allegedly evading state income taxes in Georgia. Then, a year later, court documents showed that the Chrisleys actually owed around $800,000 in tax liens. Initially, Todd and Julie were sentenced to a combined 19 years, 12 years for Todd and 7 for Julie. However, their sentences were reduced in September 2023. Now, this September, Julie Chrisley will receive a new sentence. Could Julie be released from prison before the holidays? Their daughter, Savannah Chrisley, has been holding out hope that her mom might be home for the holidays. Many people think Savannah is being delusional in thinking that her mom would be home that soon. Others hope that Julie Chrisley is released on the day of her resentencing, which could technically be possible. One person on Reddit did some quick math and pointed out that she may receive 3 years off her original sentence. Julie got 7 years, 3 of those years were for fraud. If those are removed, then it's 4 years, with her good behavior, 16 months off. September will be 21 months, could be done, they wrote. I do not know the exact times for good behavior, but Fed is 80%. Several other people wondered about the restitution the Chrisleys were ordered to pay. It is possible that if the restitution is paid, Julie Chrisley could be looking at an early release, especially with good behavior. Another person suggested that it could equal no time off her prison sentence and simply an adjustment to the restitution order. Always possible the judge could shave a little time off just as a mea culpa, but I really do not expect a significant change in her current living situation unless the prosecutors suddenly have a massive change of heart, one Reddit user commented. Only time will tell what the future holds for Julie Chrisley. Everyone's questions will be answered following the resentencing hearing on September 25. The courtroom was buzzing with anticipation as the news of Julie Chrisley's resentencing date spread like wildfire. The media had been abuzz for weeks, speculating on what this new chapter in the Chrisley saga would bring. Julie, the matriarch of the Chrisley family, known for her charm and wit on their reality show, Chrisley Knows Best, now faced a very different spotlight, a judicial one. The day of the hearing. It was a sweltering summer day in Atlanta. The courthouse, an imposing structure of granite and glass, stood stoically against the clear blue sky. Inside, the air was tense with a mix of curiosity and unease. Julie Chrisley. The prosecution's case. The prosecution was unyielding in their pursuit of justice. They had spent months meticulously preparing their case, aiming to prove that Julie had engaged in financial crimes that merited a harsher sentence than initially given. Assistant U.S. Attorney Rachel Morrison, a formidable presence in the courtroom, began her opening statement with a calm but firm tone. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we are here today because Julie Chrisley has not only broken the law but has also betrayed the trust of her fans and the American public. Her actions have financial consequences that ripple far beyond her own family. Morrison outlined the charges: tax evasion, bank fraud, and conspiracy to commit both. She detailed how the Chrisleys had allegedly manipulated their finances to maintain their lavish lifestyle, presenting evidence that painted a picture of deception and greed. The defense's argument. Julie's defense attorney, Mark Harrington, was equally prepared. He stood tall, exuding confidence as he addressed the court. "Your Honor, my client is not the villain the prosecution makes her out to be. Julie Chrisley is a loving wife, a devoted mother, and a respected member of her community. We will show that the charges against her are not as clear-cut as they seem." Harrington argued that Julie had been misled by financial advisors and was unaware of the full extent of the fraudulent activities. He painted her as a victim of circumstance, someone who had trusted the wrong people. The family's support. Throughout the hearing, the Chrisley family sat in solidarity. Their reality show, known for its humor and heartwarming moments, had endeared them to millions. Now, they were a united front, presenting a stark contrast to the legal turmoil unfolding before them. Savannah Chrisley, Julie's daughter, took to social media to express her support. "No matter what happens, we stand by my mom. She's a strong woman, and we believe in her innocence. This family will get through this together." Witness testimonies. The courtroom was filled with a parade of witnesses, each bringing their own perspectives to the case. Former employees, financial experts, and even close friends took the stand. Some testified to Julie's character, describing her as generous and kind-hearted, while others provided damning evidence of her involvement in the fraudulent schemes. The emotional impact. As the trial progressed, the emotional toll on Julie and her family became increasingly evident. During breaks, Todd would often be seen holding Julie's hand, offering silent support. Their children, usually so full of life and laughter, appeared somber and reflective. Julie herself remained composed, though there were moments when the weight of the situation seemed to press down on her. She listened intently to every word spoken, her eyes occasionally glistening with unshed tears. The verdict. After days of intense arguments and deliberations, the jury finally reached a verdict. The courtroom was packed, the air thick with anticipation. Julie Chrisley stood, flanked by her attorneys, as the judge addressed her.